Hi YouTube, Suka here with some more Warforged for you. Today we're going to do our normal free draft. Now, you may have noticed we've been drafting for quite a while, and I actually took a gander at our first 5 days of drafting to see what we've gotten. So in our first 5 days, our first 5 draft runs here in the channel of free drafts. Again, this is free drafts. We've gotten 3 rares, 6 commons, 2 epics. Of course, that's totally random. 2,440 crystals, 7 blackstones for regular drafts, 7 packs. In that 7 packs, we've gotten 25 commons, 8 rares, 1 epic, and 1 legendary. So this is totally free. Now, of course, you might think, oh, but I'm not gonna get the same results you are. And that's fine. Let's say you only got half of this. Let's say you only got 1 rare, 3 commons, and 1 epic. That's still 1 epic for your 5 drafts. Let's say you only got 1,000 crystals. That's still 1/6 of the way toward a legendary of your choice. Remember, one legendary is only 6,000 crystals. You can still get a regular draft for 5 blackstone. Let's say you only get 3 packs. That's still 1/10 of the way towards a random legendary, because you're guaranteed 1 legendary every 30 packs. But in this case, we got one every for the 7th pack. So again, if you're a new player, I highly urge you to use your free draft. It's the quickest way to build your collection. All right, let's take a look and see who we get today. Huh? Okay. So we have Lotharius. Um, I consider Space Marines to be one of the worst factions in draft. The reason is your mana goes up, but your energy goes up by 2 per turn, and sometimes you get an extra one or not. So it makes it quite hard to trigger your codex, which is what the Space Marines are built on, unless you're using somebody like Tigurius, who has a one cost talent that can help you get to 0. But with Letharius here, he has a 2 cost talent that sometimes you can't play, and sometimes you won't be able to trigger your codexes. The effect is okay. It's actually okay. Give +1 to your troops or draw troops. We don't actually value draw a card in draft too much, because that might kill us. But the give +1 to your troops is perfectly fine. It's just that the faction itself is not that good. Alright, we have a sister. So I consider the sisters to be the best faction in draft. However, I consider Aveline to be a medium tier warcaster or warlord. The reason is she needs another troop on the board to actually get her prayer out. So sometimes she won't actually get the prey in the first turn. And her talent only takes effect once you have six faith, and it builds up slowly. So the first time you get it, she gets +1 attack, so that's 3. Blast 1, which is still manageable. The second time she uses it, she gets up +2, so attack 4, and blast 2, and that's permanent. Then so forth and so on. So if you think about it, if you're using her in classic, where the game goes around maybe 10 turns, or maybe even more than that, there's plenty of time for Aveline to build up her talent to get something like 4, 5 blasts and something like 6, 7 attack. However, in skirmish, your deck will actively try to kill you after like the 5th or 6th turn, because you're gonna be dying of fatigue already. So you're not gonna get 6th faith in the first turn, because there's no way that's happening. You might get it on the second turn if you play relics of Saint Catherine, and nothing else, and just pray and hope that all of your prayers go off. That's the best case scenario. In that case, you're not gonna be using your talent until the third turn. So you only really have 3 turns to make use of it, and it's not gonna be its full form until the last turn. So it's too slow to build up in skirmish, which is why I find her to be a mid-tier caster. But still, she's not gonna be a poor one because she gives you access to the sister's faction. Denkler is a very good caster, possibly the best the Imperial Guard has. She gives flank to everybody, and he can refill that. Um, Flank is such a powerful ability that other factions pay 2 for it, and he gets it for free. And then that means that he can also refill duty with his talent, which means you get to reuse powerful abilities. Now, IG, however, is not as good a faction as Sisters, so it's a choice between a powerful caster and a mid-tier caster but a powerful faction, or we go hard mode and pick tires, but I'm not doing that. So I guess let's see. We've already done one. We've already done one Morgan Val and we've done one Leonto, so they're kind of equal there. Okay. So if I was to be given the choice without thinking about content and stuff, I would pick Denkler. I think I have a better chance with him. So we have a Rattling and Karskin and move. Summary Execution, Commissar and Valkyrie. Rough Rider, Vengeance, and Medic. The Valkyrie is great. The Commissar is great. The Execution, I might not have something to use that with. So if I was gonna take something, I would take this. But I honestly think I can do better because the other two choices are not that good. Alright, so we have a Korskin, a Scout Sentinel, and at all costs. So this literally will kill me. Draw 2 cards, draw 3 cards. I'm gonna die from that pack. We have Ogrin, we have Valkyrie drop, and we have the Valkyrie again. And we have Lehman Rush, we have the Rogel Dorn, and a heal. So this one provides us an early game and a late game. This, however, provides us 2 late games and a heal. But we already have heals. Okay, so this pack is based around regiment. This pack is based around duty. So I'm more inclined to pick this pack because it synergizes with my talent more. Plus, I have an infantry target here, whereas here I don't have an infantry target, and I get both an early and a late game here. So I'm not really I have more flexibility in my choices ahead. So I'm gonna go ahead and select that. So we have this again, which is gonna kill us. We have the Sergeant, Armored Lightning, Taurox Prime, Ogrins, and Godspear. Okay, so offhand, this is this is actually pretty much a god tier pack already. Armored Lightning and Taurox Prime are both some of the best cards IG has, and Tempester Sergeant is an early gameplay. The only reason this would even be a consideration is this pack has Godspear, and these two Ogrins aren't that bad. However, Godspear is just one card, and these three are all good. And Taurox synergizes with my duty ability. Alright, Shock Trooper, Doors, and Vengeance. Doors might be a bit too big for what I'm doing. Plus, I don't really have any stratagems. Well, I have 2, but nothing critical. Thunderous Charge, Autocannon, and Demon Rust. Medic, Shock Troops, and Armored Sentinel. Okay. These are a bit close. I'm leaning toward no on this, even though there's somebody I can use a flank with. I already have 2 targets for flank on the first turn anyway. And I'm thinking this mainly because I have an autocannon here, and that's a vehicle. So if I play that on the first turn, the Armored Lightning gets extra attack or extra health. Whereas the medic, I think, the way we're gonna be playing this, the medic will have too many targets to heal, which is good for shock troops, which might be good for the sentinel too. But the Lehman Russ is here, and we already have enough sixes and fives, so we'll select this. All right, we have the Ogren, Artillery Strike, Manticore, Shock Troops, Karskin, and Cadian Castellan. Press the attack, Commissar, and Chimera. So, I am really tempted by the Chimera since we plan to go wide. The problem is that's another 6. So I'm gonna have 3 sixes already. And if I go for Stern, I'm only gonna have 5 for my second turn. Shock Troops and Karskin and the Castellan is good too, but I only have 1 early game play. This one is not really early game. It's more when we're set up. Ogren, Artillery Strike, and Manticore. Okay. So this is not a good pack, but I already used a reroll, and we're morally opposed to paying for rerolls. So I'm gonna pick Storm Eagle because I have Artillery Strike here and the Ogren. It gives me a more stable first turn. And Artillery Strike is an emergency tool for sniping the Warlord. I think that's better. Manticore, I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to use that, but something there. We don't have any vetoes. We don't have any high command or anything insane. We have a stable stun set with Thorax Prime and Armored Lightning. So I think that should be enough to get us to 8 wins. Yeah, 8 is good. We have a good core of a deck here. It's just not the truly powerful cards. I would like something like a Vitos to cap this off, or maybe a Psyker, Primaris Psyker. All right, we go second.
For the Imperium! For the Lion! For the Emperor!
Is he a bot? Not a bot. Okay. So, he has a speeder, and I have a sergeant. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and feed our sergeant in to get the speeder down. Then, in order to preserve the sergeant, we'll just put out our shock troop, just in case. It's not much protection, but you know, you might have to waste a flanker or something like that, which is all we can really hope for. And if he has no flankers, I'll be able to use okay, there you go. Okay, so I'm a bit okay with this because I'll be able to tank the 5 damage next turn and kill the flanker, which means we'll be able to put down our Thorax Prime, which you might have a hard time killing. Alternatively, we could put down the 3 armored lightnings. which actually might be safer. The thing with the armored lightning, the thing with the prime, is that he has 8 cost for Samael. So if he plays Samael, I'm just wrecked. So we can't risk that. But still, we have 3 stunners on the board and no opposition on his end. Okay. I think that's far too slow, but whatever. Alright. So at least we'll still have 1 up. Alright, the choice is between these two and saving 1 mana or the Lehman Russ. I think I'll go for these two first. Of course, we could have attacked with the Scion, but we want to use up its duty first. And then have him attack into us for more damage. The hope is something survives next turn, and we can build up the autocannon squad and the Lehman Rush. Okay, or not. Alrighty.
The hunt begins! No one escapes the Raven Wing!
Alright, so we can get rid of 1 first. Then hope that it hits both of them. Good. And then we'll bring out our prime. We're still in the same boat that if he has a Samael, it's game over for us, but we don't really have much of a choice now. Okay, I'm a bit okay with that, because at least he'll have to send somebody to kill it.
None shall escape the wrath of Caliban!
Okay, that's something. Didn't expect that. Okay. Okay. Did he have something else? Okay, so I think he totally misplayed that turn. In which case we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, better lucky than good. Alright, let's see what we get. Alright, fellow IG, but this one stuns us.
The
Bot
price
check?
of
Not a bot.
cowardice
Okay.
is death. A soldier who conquers fear is worth an army.
So we'll go ahead and put out our Ogryn and attack him. It might be a mistake not playing the reinforcements right away, but I figured I'd save it for next turn when I put out my Taurox. Just so I'm guaranteed to have a Vanguard. Okay, he's playing this extremely slow.
Do your duty, or die by my hand.
Alright, well. Don't really have much else to do. Honestly, I don't even mind that anymore. He wasted his duty on it. He wasted 4 cost worth of talent on it. It just he wasted too much stuff on it.
No mercy. Bring them down. Reporting for duty.
And he shot him. Okay. Okay, so first we get our Valkyrie. Then we attack him. We develop our 2 soldiers. Then we put in a sergeant.
Mercy. Bring them down.
The sergeant's there because I'll have 5 guys next turn ready to buff. Maybe 6 with the Ogryn.
Nothing will stop our advance.
Okay. Huh. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Armored Lightning instead. And then the Ogryn.
Nice try.
Then we'll heal. And we'll send you here. And that should be that. Unless we have a God Spear, of course. In which case, at least we get 1 turn to prepare.
Contact confirmed. Engaging.
Okay, fair enough. So right now I need 1 space more than anything. That allows me to get my Lehman Russ online. Then I'll just strike to see what I hit. Okay. So, 3 goes into 3. Uh, 3 goes into 3. And that should be enough. Alright, Jainzar. Now, I consider Eldar to be a bit harder to draft for in skirmish, but I consider Jain to be a very good warlord. The fact that I have no place for 2 turns is kind of scaring me actually. I need to see something next turn. What do you do? Okay, that's fine.
Still.
I guess he wants to save his mana. Oh. The thing is, if I do the Manticore, it will just get sniped. So I might as well just do this instead. If there was a world where I could play the Manticore and he would attack with the sniper and they would both die, then that might be something I'm willing to do. But if it's a case where the sniper is still up, then there's no reason to do that. So I know that the Valkyries is gonna get stunned, but there's nothing we can do about that. He already played the 5 Spirit Stone spell, so he'll have Spirit Stone for days now. Ouch. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Oh my god. He just let me have her. Okay. All right, let's think about this. So, I could attack you first with 2.
This is no time for indecision.
So this could go terribly wrong or terribly right, but let's take a look. Okay, that hurt a lot. So
Such action is not allowed.
we'll attack you. Then we'll put up a taunt. So I took a lot of damage, but that's the price I have to pay for keeping my plane afloat. I think that the assuming I don't die right away, that the plane will do a lot more work for me. Oh, this is not good. Please stun the Scion. No. Okay. All right. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 19. Down to 1. So we have to heal ourselves first, no matter what. Then I guess we stun one of them, just to give me some breathing room. So I'm hoping he gets distracted by the Manticore instead of me, but we could very well be dead here.
I am the bloodied blade of Cain.
Okay. Well, as long as he's not going after me, there's still hope. Or not. Alright, what could I possibly pull here?
Ready for deployment.
Another fire heart?
May the sting of grief.
I I guess you can attack here. Or actually, let's do this. I'll just hope that the gun hits the flyer. It does. Okay. Uh, then maybe we increase your health. Maybe. Or maybe I just increase my health. So hopefully, when he stuns, it will hit my Lehman Russ so that I'd have the ogre in there to take one attack. And he doesn't have anything anymore from hand. I mean, the fact that we're here is okay already because I was about to give up earlier. So the fact that we're even in this place is a bit good. Because if he can't kill me this turn, which he probably will, but if he can't, he will die to fatigue next turn.
I am the bloodied blade of Cain.
Okay, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm dead. Okay. Fair enough. I should have died a long time ago anyway. Well played, good sir. Two, 1. A bit behind in our 8th target.
We march forward for the Imperium.
From the eye of terror we shall bring no mercy. Death to the false emperor!
Alright, 3. Well, I'm gonna attack you no matter what. I think I'll bring out the autocannon instead. And then the reinforcement.
Awaiting target.
Although I realized I could have gotten an extra attack from the autocannon if I just played it earlier. So that's my fault. I'm thinking that if the autocannon lives, at least I'll get an extra health for my lightning guys.
Gods, bestow your gift upon me!
Alright, that is a problem. We don't want that. So if we do 5 here, it automatically gives you 5. But before we use you, we do this. The thing about Dark Apostles is even if we stun them, it will still generate Dark Pack, so it's just gonna get too much value.
I will see your blood flow!
Alright, not too bad. In fact, probably the best outcome for us. Alright, Well, you go here.
I learn from my losses
Yep.
so that next time I will prevail.
Alright, 4 more. Or 5 more, rather.
We march forward for the Imperium!
Talks have failed. We have no choice but to fight.
Oh. Okay, okay. So the thing is, if I play my autocannon, I have nothing at all to play next turn. So I'm gonna have to pass first turn, even though I don't really want to.
Precision and efficiency.
All right. Well, there really is only one play. So I did get a 3, but there's no guarantee I would have gotten that.
Fight for the greater good is our duty and our privilege.
Okay, so we have a bodyguard. Alright, so that kind of solves our problems. We hit you first. Then I think we should develop our guard.
Bring them down.
I was thinking of the autocannon, but then the +1 HP to everyone next turn is just too valuable. The +1 range doesn't really matter much because I think that I'm gonna be using the guard for more bayonet charges against drones rather than range attacks because we don't wanna get take damage as well.
Your strength, I will make it mine. Projecting energy.
Alrighty, Ogrin. So we'll do this first. Then we'll develop our Lehman Russ. I actually wanna test this out first. I wanna hit the Crute with my Lehman Russ. There we go. Then we can just snipe out the Crute. Then I'll just give him another shot. We reload the stun. I could have reloaded my ability instead, but I'm not gonna die unless the game is over. So I have time to do that. While if we wanna preserve the stun ability, we have to have our Scion on the table. Okay, okay, that's fair. Alright, let's see. Actually, if I hit me here, then I summon the ogre in here. That's not gonna do it. So I think what we'll do is we will summon the Ogrin. We will flank it. Because we want the extra guy to bash the drone to bits. Um, Actually, yeah, that would have been enough. 13. Math is just hard. If I put the stun ability on either one of them, they would have had +2, so that would be enough for a kill. Alright, Sylar. Okay.
We march forward for the Imperium.
Ah.
The warp flows through me, and it will be your doom.
Well, I'm not terribly excited about this. So the difference between the autocannon next turn and the ogre in this turn is that I might survive or no. Okay.
Your blood flow.
Alright, this sucks. Okay. This might not suck. The deck really pulled one up for me. It's the heart of the cards. The nice thing about the concussive is that he'll be uh he'll be disabled next turn. So I think I can develop my Torox Prime in peace. Or Valkyrie. No Prime first. The thing with the Valkyrie is that it will kill one big target, but the Prime can stun two of them, so the Prime should have precedence. Although, I could be very wrong here. Looks like he's going for it. He just needs one more. Okay. Well, at least I'll kill him too. Or not. Okay, well, I will kill you too on my attack. Or not. I don't even have
Prepare for rapid insertion.
ah. Okay, okay. Ah, that really hurt.
Of the machines, I will remake you.
I think this is over. Okay, well, I can do this. Ten, 12. No, it's over.
An
Even if I
orderly
healed.
retreat has been authorized.
Alright, 4-2. Hopefully we don't end the run right away. Although it could be good for you guys to see what the prize is for just 4 wins. I mean, that's 4 wins. It's nothing. You guys can do that no matter what. But we'll try our best. Oh, guys.
You've always been someone.
Yarrick was an inspiration to us all.
Okay. Goblin? No goblin. Why? I mean, even a bot would summon a goblin. Okay. Goblin? Okay. Alright, so we have 6 to spend. So I think we'll try doing this. That's so he just doesn't die to the goblin counterattack. Then this. Then this. Like we lost some HP and stuff, but nothing critical. Oh, that's big. Okay, the good news is I have a stun. The bad news is he's pretty big. So we're gonna stun you no matter what. I'm actually thinking of putting down 2 Ogrins here instead of a tank, because I can buff everyone's health more. Yeah, that's it for now. Ouch. Okay, you can take out the other one. Okay. So, we'll bring out our plane. Then we stun him again. All we can do for now. Okay, that's a bit fine. At least I get to play stuff first. Six, 12. Yeah, let's do that.
Face me claw.
Oh, that hurts. You can just kill that.
More
Okay, at least I get to have one use out of it. Alright, let's see what we get. Okay, that's fair. We'll get you.
Heavy weapon teams awaiting
That should be
targets.
enough. Well, as long as it's nothing crazy, we should be able to handle it. Alright, so that's 2 flankers. And one angry gas. Okay. Okay. We still have one guy. Alrighty. Alright, good, good. Okay, so who we up against? Gene Stealers, okay. So, there's no way he could have drafted a
March
combo deck.
For the Imperial!
Accept our gift of liberation, or face the wrath of the Star Children.
I think the sergeant is more generally good rather than the autocannon. Uh, Although I can, maybe I should have put the autocannon first because I could have flanked the sergeant while I can't flank the autocannon. Okay.
None can deny the Star Children's deliverance.
Okay. So we do want to get rid of that. Alright, so we'll attack this first. Oh, nothing we can do. We'll hit this one.
Heavy weapon teams awaiting targets.
Kinda picked all the wrong things, but hey. We still have an autocannon ahead, I think.
For each one of us that falls, 100 more will rise.
Oh, really? So, we need to get rid of the standard bearer this turn. It's possible that he'll have a lot of neophytes with him, so we do that.
Rapid insertion.
I mean this is already 7, so it's hard to turn that down. And if he kills it, I'll have 11 for next turn.
The day of ascension approaches.
Alright, how much more does he have? Not much apparently. Alright, that is it then. Alright, good, good. Okay, oh, it's her again.
We march forward for the Imperium!
You face the storm of silence.
So, if I had a choice, I would much rather have the Ogren die rather than my sergeant. Although they're both probably gonna die. Let's be honest.
Hold still.
Death lies in waiting.
Hmm. So I don't want the sniper, so we'll try in that. Okay. Definitely none of that. One stone is enough. That's already gonna give me enough trouble. Oh, here we go again. I think that's just better than putting down a Torox Prime. Because with just the Prime, I think they could have just hero powered and killed it, even at like 8 HP. But looks like they're gonna kill everything anyway. Oh, one gets to live. But stunned. Alright, that's fair. So the Shining Spear dies, but the Howling Banshee just returns.
Is it rare that I meet a
So
worthy foe?
No mercy.
while the Howling Banshee is a much better target, it's just gonna go back. So at least this way, I only have one thing to deal with next turn. it doesn't leave a soulstone. That's interesting. I never actually used that card. I guess it's because he escaped and he didn't die. Okay. Oh. Stun again. Okay, okay. So we'll just make him work a bit harder. Okay, this is a bit scary.
We must all don the mask.
Ah. And he still has his regular stun, yeah. But I'll still be down to 1 HP. No, I'm not. Okay. Okay, okay, okay.
I have faced death many times.
Alright, so first you go here. So Urla by herself is already 9 attack. She's gonna add 2 more, so that's 13. So I'm gonna die already. 7-3. Then just hope we have something. Oh, that hurts. GG. I'm telling you, Rilla is really good in Eldar. Alright, and that ends our run for today. 6-3, let's see what we get. See, you don't need to get a 8 win or 7 win to get a pack. That's still 2 commons, 166 crystal. And what do we get? Not much. Okay. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed our draft run for today. It didn't go as well as I would hope, but 6 wins is still 6 wins. That's respectable. And I'll see you a bit later when we explore some more Warforged content. I hope you guys have great games and see you later.